He spoke with an Erie native, a grandmother, and retired social service worker who introduced Vice President Kamala Harris last night at her rally during Harris's first visit to Erie. Our Marissa Thomas joins us now with more on what this experience was like for this Erie native and why she supports the Harris campaign. Good evening, Marissa.
Good evening, Mike. Karen Kalivoda is a volunteer at the Harris Walsh campaign office in Erie. When she got the opportunity to introduce Vice President Kamala Harris, she was ecstatic when she got the call traveling back to Erie from vacation with her husband.
Incredible Vice President Kamala Harris!
In front of thousands of people, Erie native Karen Kalivoda introduced sitting Vice President Kamala Harris for Harris's rally at the Erie Insurance Arena. Kalivoda says to be offered that opportunity felt unreal.
I got a phone call and they said, would you be willing to introduce the Vice President? And I almost fell out of the car. I was like, oh, I'd be honored, you know?
Kalivoda says though the crowd was big, she was more nervous about making her way across the catwalk.
When I went up there and they opened the curtain, I was like, whoa. And I wasn't nervous about the speech. I have a fake hip that had 2 surgeries and a fake knee. I was more nervous about the catwalk because there were steps and it was about 75 feet to that podium. I knew if I got to the podium, I'd be okay.
Kalivoda has a background in social services, helping senior citizens. Kalivoda supports many of Harris's policies and stances because of her career and the way her beliefs align with Harris's.
What she believes in, the middle class, strengthening the middle class, women's rights, tax breaks for the middle class, $6,000 for newborn children, and the Affordable Care Act, strengthening that. Because of my career with Medicaid, I know there's such a need for the Affordable Care Act. So I have been a strong supporter. So it didn't take much to become enthused to give that speech.
Kalivoda says Harris told her she did a wonderful job, which Kalivoda felt proud about, but she also says she's even more proud of Erie and everyone who showed up to the rally. Live in the studio, Marissa Thomas, Erie News Now.